Welcome to my video AI-900, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. Latest exam questions and answers set 1. Match the types of AI workloads to the appropriate scenarios. To answer, drag the appropriate workload type from the column on the left to its scenario on the right. Each workload type may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Conversational AI workload type used for an automated chat to answer questions about refunds and exchange. 2. Computer vision workload type used for determining whether a photo contains a person. 3. Natural language processing workload type used for determining whether a review is positive or negative. Your company is exploring the use of voice recognition technologies in its smart home devices. The company wants to identify any barriers that might unintentionally leave out specific user groups. This an example of which Microsoft guiding principle for responsible AI? A. Accountability. B. Fairness. C. Inclusiveness. D. Privacy and security. Correct answer, C. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true. Otherwise, select no. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Providing an explanation of the outcome of a credit loan application is an example of the Microsoft Transparency Principle for Responsible AI. Correct answer yes. 2. A triage bot that prioritizes insurance claims based on injuries is an example of the Microsoft Reliability and Safety Principle for Responsible AI. Correct answer no. 3. An AI solution that is offered at different prices for different sales territories is an example of the Microsoft Inclusiveness Principle for Responsible AI. Correct answer no. Match the types of AI workloads to the appropriate scenarios. To answer, drag the appropriate workload type from the column on the left to its scenario on the right. Each workload type may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Computer vision workload type used for identify handwritten letters. 2. Natural language processing workload type used for predict the sentiment of a social natural language processing media post. 3. Anomaly detection workload type used for identify a fraudulent credit card payment. 4. Machine learning regression workload type used for predict next month's toy sales. What are 3 Microsoft guiding principles for responsible AI? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Knowledgeability. B. Decisiveness. C. Inclusiveness. D. Fairness. E. Opinionatedness. F. Reliability and safety. Correct answers C, D, and F. Match the Microsoft guiding principles for responsible AI to the appropriate descriptions. To answer, drag the appropriate principle from the column on the left to its description on the right. Each principle may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Reliability and safety principle for ensure that AI systems operate as they were originally designed, respond to unanticipated conditions, and resist harmful manipulation. 2. Accountability principle for implementing processes to ensure that decisions made by AI systems can be overridden by humans. 3. Privacy and security principle for provide consumers with information and controls over the collection, use, and storage of their data. You build a machine learning model by using the Automated Machine Learning User Interface, UI. You need to ensure that the model meets the Microsoft Transparency Principle for Responsible AI. What should you do? A. Set validation type to auto. B. Enable explain best model. C. Set primary metric to accuracy. D. Set max concurrent iterations to 0. Correct answer, B. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true. Otherwise, select no. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Forecasting housing prices based on historical data is an example of anomaly detection. Correct answer no. 2. Identifying suspicious sign-ins by looking for deviations from usual patterns is an example of anomaly detection. Correct answer yes. 3. Predicting whether a patient will develop diabetes based on the patient's medical history is an example of anomaly detection. Correct answer yes. When you design an AI system to assess whether loans should be approved, the factors used to make the decision should be explainable. This is an example of which Microsoft guiding principle for responsible AI? A. Transparency. B. Inclusiveness. C. Fairness. D. Privacy and security. Correct answer, A. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. The handling of unusual or missing values provided to an A system is a consideration for the Microsoft Reliability and Safety Principle for Responsible AI. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Feature engineering is used to generate additional features. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Correct answer according to Microsoft's Fairness Principle of Responsible AI. AI systems should not reflect biases from the datasets that are used to train the systems. You are designing an AI system that empowers everyone, including people who have hearing, visual, and other impairments. This is an example of which Microsoft guiding principle for responsible AI? A. Fairness. B. Inclusiveness. C. Reliability and safety. D. Accountability. Correct answer, B. Match the principles of responsible AI to appropriate requirements. To answer, drag the appropriate principles from the column on the left to its requirement on the right. Each principle may be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between panes or scroll to view content. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Fairness principle for the system must not discriminate based on gender, race. 2. Privacy and security principle for personal data must be visible only to approve. 3. Transparency principle for automated decision-making processes must be recorded so that approved users can identify why a decision was made. For a machine learning progress, how should you split data for training and evaluation? A. Use features for training and labels for evaluation. B. Randomly split the data into rows for training and rows for evaluation. C. Use labels for training and features for evaluation. D. Randomly split the data into columns for training and columns for evaluation. Correct answer, B. You are building an AI-based app. You need to ensure that the app uses the principles for responsible AI. Which 2 principles should you follow? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Implement an agile software development methodology. B. Implement a process of AI model validation as part of the software review process. C. Establish a risk governance committee that includes members of the legal team, members of the risk management team, and a privacy officer. D. Prevent the disclosure of the use of AI-based algorithms for automated decision-making. Correct answers, B and C. A company employs a team of customer service agents to provide telephone and email support to customers. The company develops a web chatbot to provide automated answers to common customer queries. Which business benefit should the company expect as a result of creating the web chatbot solution? A. Increased sales. B. A reduced workload for the customer service agents. C. Improved product reliability. Correct answer, B. You run a charity event that involves posting photos of people wearing sunglasses on Twitter. You need to ensure that you only retweet photos that meet the following requirements, include one or more faces. Contain at least one person wearing sunglasses. What should you use to analyze the images? A. The verify operation in the face service. B. The detect operation in the face service. C. The describe image operation in the computer vision service. D. The analyze image operation in the computer vision service. Correct answer, B. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Correct answer. When developing an AI system for self-driving cars, the Microsoft Reliability and Safety Principle for responsible AI should be applied to ensure consistent operation of the system during unexpected circumstances. You plan to deploy an Azure machine learning model as a service that will be used by client applications. Which 3 processes should you perform in sequence before you deploy the model? To answer, move the appropriate processes from the list of processes to the answer area and arrange them in the correct order. Correct answers. Data preparation. Model training. Model evaluation. You are building an AI system. Which task should you include to ensure that the service meets the Microsoft Transparency Principle for responsible AI? A. Ensure that all visuals have an associated text that can be read by a screen reader. B. Enable autoscaling to ensure that a service scales based on demand. C. Provide documentation to help developers debug code. D. Ensure that a training dataset is representative of the population. Correct answer, C. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Correct answer, returning a bounding box that indicates the location of a vehicle in an image is an example of object detection. You are developing a model to predict events by using classification. You have a confusion matrix for the model scored on test data as shown in the following exhibit. 1. There are 11 correctly predicted positives. 2. There are 1033 false negatives. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Regression models can be used to predict the sale price of auctioned items. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true. Otherwise, select no. Note, each correct selection is worth 1 point. 1. Automated machine learning is the process of automating the time-consuming, iterative tasks of machine learning model development. Correct answer yes. 2. Automated machine learning can automatically infer the training data from the use case provided. Correct answer no. 3. Automated machine learning works by running multiple training iterations that are scored and ranked by the metrics you specify. Correct answer yes. 4. Automated machine learning enables you to specify a dataset and will automatically understand which label to predict. Correct answer no.